gentlemen, introducing your host from the birthplace of extreme, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at, well, an average weight for a person of his size, Sean Wilbur.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Bury the Booking Podcast, Wrestling Podcast. My name is Del. That is Devin. How are we today?
Doing great. Hanging in there. Another beautiful day.
It is. It's not a bad day. I'm ready for the day to be over though, because I am definitely running on empty. Had a long weekend of work. You know, the ones who do work, you know who you are. The ones who don't, you also know who you are. Low lives, you. No.
We be trying.
Yeah. but yeah. It's okay. I guess I would say the same about the week that was in wrestling. It was okay. It was
a lot of talking.
Yeah, it's a lot of talking. This is definitely Mania season. We are T-minus just a few weeks away from WrestleMania 41. So there's a lot of stage setting. There's a lot of, war to words. There's a lot of back and forth trying to get those last little sound bites in for those nice little video packages that we get from Mania. But yeah, I mean, there were some good things. There were some okay things, and then we'll also wrap up our show with our AEW in a nutshell.
Yeah, I got that.
But let's start it from the top. Let's start it from Monday Night Raw. Let's take it. Raw was. It was a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that was very predictable on Raw.
There was two good things in Raw that stood out to me. That was it.
Okay, so was one of them the start of the show?
No. John Cena and Cody Rhodes?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
No.
Did nothing for you?
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
nothing.
I mean, it was more the same from Cena from the week the week before. Just doubling down on certain things. We talked about the Cena kid and just ruining wrestling for people, and all that. Which it was okay. It wasn't
See, I'm wanting the Cena's thing to get turned up a notch. Like you just doing some conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Where is
you want the physicality?
Physicality. I need more on social media from you. I need, excuse me, wrestling isn't just TV anymore.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. Right. No, you're right. It's definitely
multi-platform. Mm-hmm. So I'm not seeing enough from you with this heel turn outside of the ring.
Okay. That's
what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that push to, okay, yeah, he's leaning heavy into this. Yeah, he leans heavy into it in the ring and when he's talking, cool.
Right.
But I need to see a little bit more. I need to see you smack a kid. Of course, not even that's extreme.
Yeah.
But
deny people autographs. I feel like is like the extent that
smack stuff out of people's hands.
Yeah, rip a sign.
Yeah.
Show
me that you have made this full transition and this just isn't a performance for you on stage.
Yeah, like fake signing an autograph, but then like rip up whatever it was. Yeah, something like that.
Or what you do, hand somebody the little towel you got as you walk out, and when you leave, take it back.
That would be funny.
Take it back.
Yeah. It's just like somebody's hanging over the thing, and he just walk by and just snatches it.
And have some audience. You can have audience plants.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can have him grab somebody, pull them over the wall.
Absolutely.
Just turn it up a notch.
Yeah. But yeah, this was John Cena and Cody Rhodes. Pretty similar to the week before, like I said, just doubling down but different wordplay.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I mean, it's just building for the match at Mania. It's little by little building the tension between them with the promos, the back and forth, and all that. Now Cody is essentially from this. Cody is our savior. He's going to save wrestling from John Cena trying to ruin it and destroy it for the world.
Can I be honest with you? I hope Cody Rhodes lose.
It would be very interesting if Cody does. I think it would be more interesting if Cody loses, which I would not be upset at all. I would not be upset at all if we get one, we get Cena breaking the record. 2, we get this heel Cena, whatever that looks like, as being the champion, as being that person who said, "I told you so," who's throwing it back in everybody's face, and whatever element that we still may or may not have with him being, a part of the machine with The Rock or whatever the case may be. We don't know.
And he said, I'm taking, but if he wins, he's taking the belt home.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's going to have it.
Yeah. Hold the belt hostage for the remainder of his time here. Just...
No, just let him keep the belt.
I mean...
Be that guy.
Yeah. I mean, which would be great.
Like
reminiscent of CM Punk
when you go places.
When Punk won the title, when he was walking out, and he took a photo later on in that, I think it was later on that night, he had posted it online, and he had the title in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
It's just like this.
That's what you need. You need that level of complete toxicity in this. And I think that would make this so much better. I'm hopefully that he wins. I'm hoping it not Cody Rhodes. I'm hoping that Cena wins and completely just turns this wrestling thing on his head.
That Raw after Mania is going to be on fire if that's the case. So, I'm looking forward to it, hopefully. Next we had the beginning, what was it, A-Town Down Under versus Jey Uso and his mystery partner.
And this is what I was excited for when I saw this.
Yeah. I mean, number one, this was the worst mystery partner reveal of all time, because who the hell didn't know that this was going to happen? But it was still good to see.
It was. This is one of the things I was excited for when they came out, and I was like, this is perfect.
Yeah, it was awesome. That was good. Yeah, it was really good to see, just the Usos.
Mm-hmm.
You see Jay, and it's very divisive of how people feel about this run with Jey Uso. What they think about it, what they feel is going to happen, how they feel it should happen, if they feel it should happen, all the above. But just seeing him and Jimmy team up again was, just on Raw against A-Town Down Under was great.
It was.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
I don't know why people worrying about Jey Uso. He's going to win. I think Jimmy goes after Gunther next week.
Yes.
Or is it? No, he goes after Gunther this week.
This week coming up. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah.
So
as we record on our Sunday, yes.
I don't think Jimmy should beat Gunther, and I don't.
No, Jimmy's going to get destroyed, I'm assuming, and then Jay's going to do the run in.
No, I think it should be some type of DQ.
Okay.
Some complete interference. Because you want it so that they're having this whole thing of Jay needing his confidence back.
Mm.
So the only way I could think Jay can get his confidence back if he runs out there and he chokes out Gunther.
Yeah, I could see that.
So I don't know. I'm not invested in this either.
So we had that. Like you said, that's gonna be upcoming on Raw. We also had Lyra Valkyria versus Raquel Rodriguez.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I who didn't know that this was going to happen, but
But
they love Lyra Valkyria.
but Rodriguez was dogging her.
Yes, which is why I was like, yeah, she's not winning.
Yeah, she was dogging her through this match, and I'm like, sorry. And I still don't see the hype for Valkyria.
No, I mean I like her, but I mean there's
I don't
not
see her enough.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of not a whole lot of oomph to Lyra Valkyria. You know, she's there. She comes to work. She's good.
She don't talk.
No, and I think that's a lot of it. Like, there's no real personality there.
Yeah,
like there's nothing to really sink your teeth into and to get behind, because it's like, all right, she comes out, she's a champion, she has good matches, but what else?
I don't think I've ever heard her say anything.
I mean, she's talked, but it's just been like backstage, real quick. Nothing. There's
not
been
impactful at all to me.
Yeah, there's been nothing long drawn out. There's nothing.
Yeah,
nothing like that. So I think that's probably what it is.
And now she got Bailey in her corner. Bailey just. Here's the thing about Bailey. She's a problem. She is. Damage control. Is she with damage control? Naomi and all them. Do you see how that turned out? Now she's interfering with Valkyria. I'm just saying, I think she
So anything that Bailey touches,
ooh, it's not looking good.
Turns bad, turns sour to you.
It's not looking good.
All right. I mean, you're not making a bad argument at all.
Like, she don't seem to be able to handle her own business, but always in everybody else's business. So
there's something to be said about that.
I don't even know why Bailey keeps showing up on TV. Well, I know why. Look at her. But she can't wrestle that well.
I'm thinking maybe we're leaning towards a multi-women match, something for the Intercontinental title at Mania, maybe.
But Bailey ain't say she wanted it.
No, but I mean, you can always.
Yeah.
I mean, to get those, to get those women on the show, you could do something. Like a multi-person something. I don't know.
Well, Liv and Raquel need to give up the tag team championships.
Yeah, they're just like hanging out with them.
That's stupid. They're the worst tag team partnership ever.
They just walking around with the titles. Nothing, nothing doing. Speaking of the women, we had Rhea. We had the Rhea situation, right? The Rhea, Io, and Bianca. That whole thing happening. I still think we're gonna get a triple threat here, and I think it's gonna happen tomorrow, or
I think it's Io.
Yes,
and Rhea
with Bianca as the referee.
Yeah,
I still feel like this is not going to get settled with that, and we're just gonna wind up getting a triple threat anyway at Mania.
I don't want a triple threat in WrestleMania. I want Io to keep her streak alive.
What do you do with the odd person out, though? Is that odd person just not going to be at Mania?
But you don't need Rhea at Mania. I don't think so. Let her get her butt beat by Io for like the 12th time.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. That it amazes the hell out of me that you've never beat Io Sky.
Yeah.
Like,
everybody's got their thing. I like that part of the story, though. It's like, she's Io is Rhea's kryptonite, essentially.
Yeah, you've never beat this woman, and just get I'm sorry, but the Rhea hype for me is over.
Oh, that's fair.
It's over. Like this Drew McIntyre type attitude you have is not working.
Okay,
it's not. I'm not feeling this for you. You don't. Okay. You coming off too whiny. I don't like it.
The approach for Rhea around like losing the title to Io, since losing it, like the approach of how we got here is a little weird. For Rhea and the character, but I don't know. I just don't think that there's any way we do not get these three women, like one of these three sits out Mania. I just don't see it.
And the crazy thing is, I don't want Bianca to win the belt either.
I feel like she should.
This is the most life we've seen out of Io Sky.
It is.
In a long time.
For the sake of my me wanting to see this happen, I want Bianca to win for to keep the Mania wins alive. I just feel like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just keep her winning at WrestleMania. Turn into something. But yeah, so long story short, we got Rhea gets her rematch against Io on Monday Night Raw, and Bianca Belair is going to be the special guest referee. These never go well.
And it's at 3:00.
Yeah.
Eastern Standard Time.
Perfect for you again.
Yeah.
Raw in the afternoon. Raw in the afternoon. Now, I think I know what the other thing that you were excited about on Monday Night Raw was. And it was Dragon Lee versus El Grande Americano.
Yes.
Which is a coffee drink.
Yeah. Yeah.
First of all, let's just, before we get into this, the match was awesome.
It was.
The match was great.
Yes. I love this.
Yeah.
I love this. This is
your thoughts of El Grande Americano versus Dragon Lee.
The Big American. Great. I'm loving this little. It works well for Chad Gable.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's. Chad Gable was one of the best wrestlers in the ring. Hands down, one of the best wrestlers in the ring.
Yes, totally agree.
Pretty much anything.
Totally agree.
Going against Dragon Lee, who also is unbelievable in the ring.
Yeah.
So this could have been a main event for me.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah, this could have been main event level for me. And to have him just completely get doctor's notes and completely deny it is wild. Excuse me. And to take Dragon Lee's mask off?
Crazy.
Absolutely crazy. I enjoyed this so much. This is one of the best parts of the show.
I mean, there's got to be a get back now. Dragon Lee's got to remove the mask from El Grande Americano.
Yes, but he should have a mask on under that.
He should. That would be great.
Excuse me. You take the first mask off, and there's another mask on under that.
Yeah. We get good old Rey Mysterio tactics.
Yeah.
But
that mask doesn't even fit him.
No, it
doesn't even fit him, and it's so loose.
It's so stupid, but it's so great. Like it's so stupid. It's ridiculous. The tassels and everything that's on the singlet and all, it's just ridiculous.
I'm wondering if you can get the mask now. Is it on the WWE shop?
Oh, if it's not, it should be. If it's not, it should be.
Somebody Googled it. Oh, it's not on the shop yet.
I feel like it's coming. It has to.
So, yeah, somebody's gonna. You need this.
Yeah. Then we had CM Punk. We had CM Punk out, and this furthers the triple threat that we know we're getting between Rollins, himself, and Roman. And, this whole dynamic with CM Punk and Roman and Paul Heyman, all this is just, Punk playing up to the fact that, Roman sees that, Paul Heyman isn't just his wise man and stuff like that.
I'm at the point where I don't care who wins this.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't like. It's gonna be a match that everybody wants to see.
Yep, it's not really gonna harm anybody that doesn't win this.
But I also want to know who's gonna get involved. Cause I don't think it is gonna be these three guys. Something don't fit right. Something don't sit right with me.
You think it's gonna be a Paul Heyman thing?
I don't know, but something telling me that somebody is we gonna get somebody else in this. When something wild's gonna happen. You can't have this big a match and not have any surprises.
Yeah, something's going down. I feel like, and they're leaning on the tug of war with Paul Heyman. So, I don't know if that turns into something. Like if that becomes like the big moment, whether it be Roman continuing on with Paul Heyman, or maybe it's a CM Punk thing, or who knows?
Because you got a bunch of people that can come out.
Plot twist. Paul Heyman helps Seth Rollins win. No, that doesn't happen. But
I don't know. we might get I know the Big Show knees ain't up for it.
Oh yeah, no.
Undertaker, no.
Nah.
Kurt Angle, no. He barely can turn his head.
Yeah, no, he can barely do a lot of things.
Ain't everybody Paul Heyman has worked with, who I would think would come out, is like,
beat
up.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Brock Lesnar though.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening. Yeah, I don't know. Like something, like there's clearly something that's going to happen with this triple threat match. Something's up.
Yeah.
Something.
I'm gonna give it some time to breathe.
Yeah, something's up. Like we got a couple weeks, we'll see how things transpire. There was a little something on SmackDown that we'll get to in just a short second. But let's finish up Monday Night Raw, and with the last match. Again, I did not see any scenario where, especially with the back and forth between Judgment Day and and Penta and all this, and you got Finn still in the picture and all this. Like I did not see anywhere where it was just Penta and Braun Breaker have a one-on-one match and Penta wins the Intercontinental title. Like we're not doing that. Like Penta's just not going to beat Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
Not at this point right now. And we got the thing that, shocker, we got a DQ ending. Especially as soon as Carlito and Dom came out, I was like, all right, well,
I knew it was over.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is just a waste of time now.
Yeah. But so Braun Breaker wins off disqualification. But what happened afterwards was kind of sort of like a reconciliation a little bit between Finn and Dom in Judgment Day. They were attacking Braun and Penta and everything. Like, how do you feel about this? It seems like we're just still dragging the Judgment Day thing along.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
Exactly that. I know they waiting on Malachi Black to come out, Aleister Black to come out. They keep hinting. But I'm done with this. I've been done with the Judgment Day for a long time.
It's like I see it. It's one of those things like I know it's gonna happen because you're watching Raw, and it's like, all right, well, Judgment Day is just clearly a part of Raw. It's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get multiple segments, either at the clubhouse or something with Finn, Dom, anything like that. But I don't really care. either way. Like it doesn't do anything for me.
Just let Carlito be in charge and let's move on to something else.
Carlito's the new leader of Judgment Day.
Or we're gonna kick Finn out. If you're gonna bring Penta in, you gotta kick Finn out. You gotta kick Liv, and you make it all a dark LWO. Penta, Carlito, Dom, Raquel.
That'd be it.
Yeah. Kick the white folks out. I said it.
I said it. Dark LWO.
And just have them go against the actual LWO.
Yeah, there's your War Games match for November.
Right there.
But
what's the girl's name? The Spanish lady.
Zelina Vega?
Yeah, she's still at LWO?
Nope. She's on SmackDown now.
Oh, she's on SmackDown.
Feuding with Chelsea Green.
Yeah, but you can get you another Spanish wrestler. There's got to be somebody from NXT to bring up.
I don't. You know what? I just kind of want the Judgment Day thing dismantled at this point.
Just fall apart completely.
Yeah, because there's nothing really.
It's a lot of merch, though.
It is. That's true, and that's probably why we're still.
It's a lot of merch.
Probably why we're still doing this. But yeah, I mean that's really what Monday Night Raw was. Let's jump into SmackDown then. SmackDown. Overall, before we break down the segments, which was just really rounded by one segment, but we're getting to that one. Basic, yes. It was a
SmackDown was real basic.
Paint by numbers. What's a SmackDown was just. I mean, we got Cody. Cody and Randy, they had their thing. Randy, of course, saying, "Look, after all the dust settles and this and that, I'm coming after the championship," which is fine. I mean,
yeah. Orton should have listened to the crowd and RKO'd him. That's what he should have did.
Not yet. I think it's coming.
All that conversation.
If Cody retains and whatever happens, I don't know. But at some point there's going to be a Cody Rhodes eating an RKO at some point from Randy. Like it's going to happen. Like,
it has to. It is paramount.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
That these guys go at it.
Yeah, it's definitely going to happen. What do we have? Is
that a Mr. Softy?
It's the fake Softy. It's like I don't want to say Jack and Jill because I don't think it's Jack and Jill, but it's one of those Temu Softies. I
was like, it's kind of chilly outside for Mr. Softy. That was yesterday temperature.
They were out there literally that Sunday from daylight savings, like literally a couple hours removed from daylight savings, and they were out.
Who is buying that stuff?
They wasting it. I don't know. You don't. I got some stories from the work end.
Yeah.
Of ice cream trucks. Don't do that, people.
I could only imagine.
Don't.
I could only imagine the stories.
If I can leave y'all with one thing, don't get ice cream from ice cream trucks. Don't do it.
How about food trucks?
They're hit or miss. There's some. If it's bad, it's really bad.
Okay.
And if it's good, if it's okay, it's tolerable. If it's okay, then just do it. But if it's bad, it's really, really bad. I can't say don't eat at food trucks because you can, but some of them you really shouldn't.
All right.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I haven't had a food truck in a long time.
Yeah.
I miss my dirty water hot dogs.
Oh yeah. Well.
So.
Yeah. You don't do those. If they have those on the menu, definitely don't do those.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah. Any hot dogs, hot sausages.
That's what I eat.
Yeah. Now the Italian sausages are fine because they fry those.
Oh,
And
just
they
nothing is boiled.
You don't do anything. Don't boil anything. Don't eat anything boiled. Don't eat anything boiled.
Oh,
I mean,
well.
yeah, I mean, it's hit or miss with the fried stuff too, but you'll make out better if you do that. Just nothing boiled. If they hand you a hot dog and you don't know if they boiled it and you see it and it's boiled, hand it back. You hear me, people? Hand it back. You hand that damn hot dog back.
Killing my dreams.
At
this point, I don't even want to know anymore.
Yeah. Sign up for my Patreon where I'll tell you we're not to eat. No, I'm joking.
That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
But
Get a newsletter.
yeah, weekly newsletter. But keeping on theme here, we had I believe this was the Street Profits versus Pretty Deadly.
Mm.
I mean, we talked about Pretty Deadly winning the tag team titles.
They weren't doing it here though.
They weren't going to do it here.
No.
We're still on board for Pretty Deadly winning the tag team titles.
Yes.
But the way they presented the Street Profits here and them successfully retaining the tag team titles and then the fashion they did was great.
Mm-hmm.
I need more of that. As long as we keep I need to see this presentation of the Street Profits for the duration of their tag team title reign. I'm enjoying this. When we revisit Pretty Deadly getting another shot at the tag team titles sometime down the line, I need you to cook with the Street Profits right now. I'm okay with this. This was okay for me.
Yeah, it seems like they went through a good revamp, and this was much needed for them.
Yeah. I feel like we know who they are now. I feel like we have an identity of the Street Profits because once we got when they partnered them with Lashley, and then after Lashley left and they were just kind of in limbo for a while, and it was like 1 week they were baby faces, 1 week they were heel. We kind of don't really need them to be either. We kind of just need them to be whatever the Street Profits are right now.
Yeah.
People like them. People don't like them. Just do this. Like it doesn't seem like they're leaning one way or the other to anything. They just are who they are. And I think they're in a good sweet spot where it's acceptable.
Agreed.
So just keep it moving with the Street Profits. I'm definitely enjoying the presentation there with that. Then we had the backstage. I think this was the Zelina Vega backstage segment. It was Zelina and Chelsea Green with Piper and Alba and Kate Carter and Katana Chance. And this led to the tag team title, not tag team titles, the tag team match between Kaden and Katana versus Piper Niven and Alba Fire. I mean,
didn't need it.
Yeah, it was, I guess it's adding another layer without putting Zelina and Chelsea in the match or in a match together. It still puts them at odds because of, they're by association.
Are we looking forward to give Zelina the belt?
I don't think so. I don't think we should. I think Chelsea Green should just be, United States champion for a very long time.
Just hold it. Yeah, I agree. We don't need.
Yeah, we don't need to switch that up.
She can go do something else.
Yeah. We don't need them to take the title off of Chelsea Green anytime soon. Like I'm enjoying this. We just added Alba Fire to the whole Secret Service thing. So
they fired her buddy.
Mm-hmm.
She needed something to do. She probably was like, you know what, I'm willing to take a little pay cut to make sure I still got a job. Which I don't blame you. You know, take that pay cut.
Yeah, you do you.
Get that extra money.
Yeah.
You know, just make sure you got a job 7 months down the line.
Name of the game.
Because if you told me, oh, Devin, we can only pay you what you bring in at the gate, all right, as long as I'm working.
Yeah.
As long as I'm working.
I'll be here. So that was the Women's United States Championship. Now, let's talk a little bit about the Men's United States Championship and LA Knight and Braun Strowman.
Let me say something. Who cares about LA Knight and Braun Strowman? Can we put Jacob Fatu in front of somebody else?
You want to see him do something else with somebody like yeah. Because
I don't care about LA Knight. Why are you putting him against that weak belt?
I mean, I agree. Like,
you know, and Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
The man is on his last leg. Have you seen him? Them knees ain't kneeing no more.
He's a big guy. Just, you know, that's
you can't maintain that. You can't. Cut it out.
It's this was again. Jacob Fatu stole the segment he was in because that's what he does. That's exactly what he does. Jacob Fatu doing Jacob Fatu things, and Braun Strowman won the match by DQ because of the attack, but it wasn't even about that.
No,
it was about Jacob Fatu coming out there and destroying things.
And I'm liking how he's slowly taking over with Tonga and
Solo. Yeah. It's very apparent that it's like, okay, yeah, you know, dude is yeah. And Solo's like, you know, maybe
Solo started saying something. He better watch his tongue.
Yeah, exactly.
Watch that tongue. You about to get knocked out.
Yeah. And so I'm definitely cool with that.
Where's the other Tonga brother?
He's injured. Nobody's looking for Tonga Loa.
He been injured for a while.
Ain't nobody looking for Tonga Loa.
No.
Yeah, no. It's. I mean, you know.
Wait, what's the one who's on the show? What's his name?
Tama Tonga
and Tonga Loa. All right, I remember Tama Tonga.
Yeah, ain't nobody looking for Tonga Loa.
No.
Yeah, nobody.
Sorry. He out soon.
Sorry, ain't nobody. We got a video package for Rey Fenix.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So, boom. We're going to have Penta taking over Raw. Rey Fenix definitely going to be spotlighted on SmackDown. So right now, I think we do that. We establish Rey Fenix in WWE. Then we get some type of Lucha Brothers thing down the line. Because right now, Penta's doing okay right now. Penta's fine. Yeah. He's got his own situation on Raw, you know, around whatever is going on with Judgment Day and all that. So we figure out how Rey Fenix gets integrated into WWE with his big debut next week. I'm sure they'll make a big deal out of it, and we'll find out where he fits in the role over there. And then we, you know, keep them separate, establish them, and then we Lucha Brother this thing up at some point. But yeah, like I'm excited for that.
Yeah, that was a good move.
Yeah. Then we had Michin versus Charlotte Flair.
Nah.
No?
It was only good when Naomi came out.
Yeah. I mean, Charlotte was going to get this win. Who didn't know that?
What is Michin here for?
For what happened on SmackDown.
Too much.
Yeah.
She talk all this game.
Yeah.
And ain't get no W's.
No.
You with B-Fab, who I didn't even realize was a wrestler until like a month ago.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people did. It's not B-Fab's fault, but
yeah, and no clue she wrestled.
Yeah,
and then she's not that good at it.
I mean, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody out there trying to buy no BFAB merch. Is there BFAB merch?
I was just about to say, is there BFAB merch?
Man, I gotta look.
If there is, I might get it just because I feel like she might need that support.
No.
Well, man, you gotta support the sister out there. BFABing out there. You didn't turn up any results, did you? There's got to be something, right? No?
She has...
Uh-oh, wait.
One.
The t-shirt?
No, it's a plaque.
A plaque?
Yeah.
What?
That's
plaque
it.
Of what?
It's just her picture.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that don't count.
Like, let me go superstars. Let me hit superstars.
That don't count.
Is this in alphabetical order? BFAB. Here we go. Okay, no. She's got the OG3.
Oh, is that with I think that was with the Street Profits.
Oh, so she got Street Profits merch.
Yeah, that don't count.
But you ain't got your own. She got one thing. See what I'm saying? Nobody buy no BFAB.
Yeah, no. Okay, all right.
Ain't nobody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody care about her.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh.
Brianna Brandy.
Yeah. Okay. So, but I mean,
I don't even like her name.
This gave Charlotte a win. And again, the whole Naomi thing. I'm liking the whole Naomi thing. How are you feeling about
I like that outfit though.
Okay. How about the video package?
That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like all the caution tape though.
Yeah, it's
a bad choice.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't know.
That's a bad choice.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Okay.
Well, let me hold on. Let me pull something up. Cause there was one picture. I don't want to talk about my man wife like that, but there's one picture. I'm like, all right, I see what we doing.
I think I know. Yeah, I think I know
other pictures, and I'm like, oh no, that looks tacky. Some of them, I'm like, all right, go ahead, do what you do.
Yeah. But
and
okay.
Then,
yeah.
Respectfully, of course.
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
Oh, wow, look at that one. Let me click that button.
Respectfully click that button.
Respectfully, of course.
Respectfully clicking that button. That's right. It's correct. We're a respectful podcast
I'm on the
here.
gram.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Let me get off of this. I'm married with kids. Let me keep my mind right. I take it back. I'm for the caution right now. I'm for the caution.
Okay, so good choice.
My mind has changed.
Okay, good choice.
I was just seen differently before.
Yeah. You ain't see the vision.
I ain't see the vision. I see it now.
You ain't see what she was working for. Yeah, you ain't see what she was working for. You know, she's turning it around, and you know she's bringing this new heel persona out, and it's catching on.
I'm waiting for new music though.
Yeah. Something.
You can't do the glow no more.
Nah, the glow's over.
And I actually liked the glow song. That was my
song. The glow was cool.
That was my music.
It got everybody rocking.
Yeah.
But so next we had, was this Drew and Randy?
Yeah, Drew and Randy.
This Drew came out during the opening segment with Randy and Cody that set this up. How'd you feel about the end of this match?
I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, it had to have.
There was nothing else to do.
Randy talking too much stuff about KO. Like, you're talking way too much.
It was just there's nothing about SmackDown. There's nothing on SmackDown that I wasn't expecting to happen.
Yeah, especially this close to WrestleMania. Like,
Yeah.
come on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and we didn't get anything between KO and Randy for a little, for a little bit. So,
and I think Drew going to be a major player in their match. I think he might cause KO the match. Think he coming out helping somebody and
interesting.
And he just screw up.
Interesting. Okay.
Or at least come out and get RKO'd.
Something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something. Okay. Something or other. After that, we had Jimmy Uso versus Miz.
Another disrespectful ass match.
Well, let's rewind a little bit. Are we get so I'm enjoying the fact that I get to see Carmelo Hayes and the Miz on the screen at the same time. I just
they're good together.
Yes, I like this. I like this a lot.
Yeah.
However, back to this.
I don't think the Miz should be losing like this. I don't. Like, it don't make no sense to me.
I mean, it's just, this is his life right now.
It don't make any sense to me. I be confused. I'm like, you're going against Jimmy Uso? All right.
Jimmy Uso getting wins. Listen, I'm glad Jimmy getting wins instead of taking L's. Because for a while there, I wasn't so sure.
Where's R-Truth?
Yeah. No.
He need to be involved in some of this.
In something. Pretty true. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, but I'm okay with. I'm okay with
waiting for R-Truth to join the Judgment Day.
Officially.
Officially.
But yeah, Jimmy Uso beats Miz. I mean, this is Miz's life right now.
Yeah, they treat him horrible.
Yeah. Then we got the final segment here, the CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins contract signing situation. Your thoughts?
It wasn't as impactful as I thought it would be.
Okay, there was a lot of little seeds, a lot of little stuff. A lot of the stuff between Punk and Roman, and then Paul Heyman's, the way Paul Heyman looked at Punk or said little things to him, and all this and that, like that stuff, was a main factor, but
no, it wasn't. It was boring. I'm gonna put it that way. I was bored with it.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Honorable mention. Damian Priest chokeslamming Drew McIntyre on the car in the back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I forgot to throw that one in. So
they need to keep going at it.
Yeah, I like this.
They need to keep going at it. Let's build that up.
Yeah.
Keep Drew away from everybody else. Let him focus on Damian Priest a little bit more.
Yeah.
Let's get something going on with that. Let's build that up.
Yeah. He called him what did he call him? A guy liner, Timu Undertaker or something.
Timu Undertaker.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. It was that was fantastic. But yeah, keep that going. But yeah, no, the Punk Rollins and Reigns segment, I mean, I didn't mind it.
See, if there's no violence, I don't want to see you sign papers.
It's about the promo work, man. It's about the.
I get it.
Yeah.
But we couldn't get not one thing thrown.
The table flip, something.
Somebody flip something over.
Yeah.
Somebody do something. Y'all just sat there.
Yeah, no pull apart.
Punk got on his knees for some.
Yeah, but no big pull apart. Nobody's running out the back, breaking nothing up. I mean, we got that. So there's like, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, all right, well, we got that. And you kind of expect to see it every week if it was that intense for, all three of them fighting and with the crowd, crowd going crazy and, the refs and the agents and everything coming out, breaking it up. You kind of expect to see it each time, but This was fine. It was all right.
Needed at least a table flipped.
But maybe there'll be some physicality this week.
Nah.
Oh.
Just get to it. I'm growing impatient. Like, that's what the problem is. Like,
you're ready for Mania already.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens
we
at
need
Mania.
a Mania before Mania. Like a pre-Mania.
Pre-Mania.
Give us just something, a big event before that.
Yeah, the Mania appetizer.
Because it's too much time in between. And then after Mania, what I got to wait till like SummerSlam?
Can't remember. Is it Backlash? I think there's Backlashes after Mania. I think.
They don't have enough. Y'all better get like AEW and get more special events. No, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. Well, I guess now's as good time as any. Speaking of AEW, let's get to our fantastic segment for our people watching. Right down there is the title of our fantastic AEW segment. We usually like to round out the show, wrap it up in a nice, neat little package. Because the package that AEW usually gives us is not nice and it's not neat. But we try here.
All right.
AEW in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, people. It's Sunday. You know what time it is. AEW Dynamite. Ain't nothing really happened on this show, but we're going to break it down with a non-title match. We had a great match between Kenny Omega and Blake Christian. Kenny came out on top. We knew this was going to happen. They're going to keep pushing Kenny and keep pushing Kenny because it's Kenny Omega. Nobody cared who Blake was.
I mean, no.
Nobody cared.
We didn't.
Then we cut backstage with Jericho saying something, but nobody cares, so we're going to keep moving.
We did not care.
Had a little beef between MJF and MVP. Very instant. MJF was going to accept MVP's offer, but Lashley was like, no.
Yeah, what we doing here?
I need to see what's going on between that. That got me a little interested in AEW.
That's interesting.
Yes, sir. Kyle Fletcher against Brody King. Kyle Fletcher get the W. Great match.
Yes.
Can't complain about this at all. Mark Davis versus Powerhouse Hobbs. Quick match, but it's Powerhouse Hobbs. I expect him to do things. I wish Wardlow would come back so I can get a Powerhouse Hobbs and Wardlow match.
Who? AEW? Like, what
the... Then we cut backstage. Nick Wayne seems like he's growing a pair.
Yeah, what was that about?
I'm interested.
Yeah,
I want to see what happens. We get a little segment, rated FTR. Oh, a little tension going on between the fellas.
Yeah, it's not so happy at home.
I don't care. Cash and Dax. I like FTR. I don't really care about
Cope, care less. Okay.
I'd rather FTR just work out whatever issues they're having and let's keep it moving.
And we're going for the trios titles, it seems.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, well.
Swerve Strickland, Prince Nana calling out John Moxley. Hangman Page get involved. They just I just wanted to see Willow beat up Marina Shafir. Like out of all of them, I'd rather just see Willow.
It's fair.
I like Swerve Strickland.
Yes.
I like Hangman. I'm sick of John Moxley's face.
Yeah, well.
I've never been more tired of a wrestler in my life.
Moxley's just Moxley's off.
Done. Somebody take this title off of him and let him chill. Cause you're not carrying the show, my dude. Best wrestler alive gets choked out by Samoa Joe. Quick and easy.
Yep. It works. That works.
Didn't even expect it. I completely forgot what him and Hook were talking about. I really don't remember. I was just like, oh, there's Joe. Oh, yeah. There he is.
There he went.
Tight Flight versus Alex Finley and Devo Knight.
Sure.
Top Flight wins.
As they should have.
Yeah, because I didn't know who the other two dudes were. Mark Briscoe against Takeshita. I'm a Mark Briscoe fan, but I was not disappointed in this.
No.
I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna. There's nothing bad I'm gonna say about neither one of these guys.
No, not at all.
Or the match. AEW's World Championship, Toni Storm and Thunder Rosa versus Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford.
Thunder tits.
Yeah.
I had to.
Yes. So Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford get the W. It's cool. I don't mind Toni Storm losing because Toni Storm is so good on the mic.
Yeah, this is fine.
Wins and loses don't really affect her any.
This is fine.
Yeah, we're going to keep forward the AEW Collision. We started off with, AEW's Women's World Championship, Toni Storm. She calls out Megan Bayne. Megan Bayne don't come out. Toni Storm says that at Dynasty that she's leaving with her tits and her purse. So she, okay. Wasn't expecting to hear that, but then I was.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, Ford comes out. It's Toni Storm and Bayne. It was just a whole lot of women doing what these women do. The women's part of AEW is really good.
And we weren't saying that for a long time.
We
weren't saying that for a long time. No.
This is great.
Yes, it's interesting.
What else happened? Oh, Claudio Castillo lays out Coop Wednesday. I don't care. It doesn't matter. You're going to get a match between Marina Shafir and it's Jon Moxley, Marina Shafir. I believe they're working something out where it's Swerve and Willow, like a mixed intergender tag match. Mm-hmm. Cool. I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Jay White wins against some guy named Kevin Knight. Nobody cared.
Yeah, Jay White just needs to continue to win.
Yeah.
Damn it, Jay White. I wanted so much more for him.
Hopefully the contract will end and he'll come to a better show. We got the TBS Championship. Mercedes Moné against action against Robin. I didn't know who Robin was.
I
had no clue. Moné says she's gonna go and jump into the Owen Hart Cup tournament. Then this Ring of Honor chick came out. Athena?
Yes. Athena.
I ain't know who she was. But she punched the hell out of that lady.
Yes, Athena is awesome. She used to wrestle in WWE as Ember Moon, but Athena before that on the Indies, and now back to Athena. She is literally the best thing about Ring of Honor.
Okay. Well, she came out blows.
Yes.
And she's going to be in the tournament as well.
She should have never been taken away from the main roster of AEW and put in Ring of Honor, but she's been Ring of Honor Women's World Champion forever. Mm-hmm. But complete waste of main roster AEW.
Wow.
Yeah.
Then we got Top Flight versus Brian Keith and Big Bill. Big Bill and Brian Keith wins.
Yay. Yeah, because they had to win to get a tag title shot because they had a little war of the words with the Hurt Syndicate on Dynamite where MVP just completely embarrassed them. Because that's what MVP does.
So you got Daniel Garcia and Adam Cole face to face. There's some beef between them. They want a match. No time limit. No rules. No nothing. They just want to get it in. So we're going to get a Garcia versus Cole. They just want to finish it.
Yeah.
They don't want no timeouts, no nothing.
Adam Cole should win that.
I get it, yes. Willa Yuta against Dak Harwood.
Dax Hard, yeah.
I'm sorry. Willa Yuta, act like you've been there before. Come on. You win a match and you grow up. That's why people pick on you. Hologram versus Blake Christian. This Blake guy's back again.
Yeah,
Still didn't know who he was.
He's been around.
But... a Hologram won, which I knew.
Yeah.
Then you had Thunder Rosa, Chris Statlander saying they're entering the Owen Hart Cup tournament. Everybody's going to be in a tournament. Why are we making a big deal? Jamie Hayter against Billy Starks.
Yeah, Billy Starks, yeah.
And Jamie Hayter won. I have no clue why this was the last match.
We don't know why the matches are set up the way they are.
No clue.
And indie shows, but
it was it. That was AEW in a nutshell.
That was it.
That's it.
That's it. That's gonna be it for us too. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for joining us on the Bury the Booking podcast. Please like, share, follow, subscribe. Continue to watch our Twitchers. Thank you for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you as well. Looking to maybe do something on TikTok Live at some point in time in the future. We will, work out logistics as well that, but continue to be around because we will. We'll see you next time.